Hey guys, it's Jeff here with FGA. As you may know, I have the greatest, very talented Daniel Zloty. He's our GSA director. GSA, what would you explain, what is GSA? How would you explain GSA?
So GSA is General Service Administration, and essentially if you dumb it down a bit, it's like Amazon for the government, right? So there's a lot of options you can go with it. You can go with products, services. They have multiple different e-buy, e-mod, but the main thing is that there's been a new Trump announced that there's going to be a lot more budget given to that GSA. So that's why it's such a big opportunity at the moment. So I usually guide clients throughout the process to get them on the schedule so that they can get a bunch of contract opportunities.
Nice. And with GSA, what is your typical perfect client, right, that you want to work with to actually do the GSA application? What is the perfect client for GSA for you?
It's a good question. I would say that they have to have revenue, solid revenue for the past 2 years, balance sheets, profit and losses, tax returns, and also past performance. That's a very important part. You know, the government wants to see that you can do the job. There's multiple ways they can show that. You know, past performance questionnaires, CPARs, as you know, and then 2 years of being in business. That is the bare minimum to be on GSA schedule.
Got it. So it can't just be a business that just gets registered in SAM and they're like, oh my God, I want to get on GSA.
Nope.
They're never going to be able to get in.
Exactly, yes. There is a
Wow.
springboard program, but that's a bit different, as you know.
Got it. Okay. And GSA, is it kind of like this? Because you mentioned Amazon. Is it like, hey, I'm just online, I see a TV, I click on it, I put my credit card information, and overnight it's at my doorstep? Is that how it is with services as well?
Not quite. It takes a little bit more time. Let's say, for example, there's you're doing services, right? So you'll get documents, their product sheets, their data, their pricing, and then they go on e-Advantage, which is where they can post their listing, and then
Nice.
people can actually go on eBuy and look up that opportunity and bid on it, basically, and that's then they collaborate together. They get awarded that, and it goes from there, almost like an RFP proposal.
Wow.
But it's a little bit, I wouldn't say more complex, but it takes more time.
It takes more time, right, guys? So it takes more time as far as us doing the application process, but GSA is the preferred spending vehicle that the United States government has. GSA just put another $400 billion towards small businesses saying, hey, come apply with me. Come put your products and services on my schedule. And guys, think about it. You don't have to bid. You don't have to submit a 50-page RFP. It's your product, your service, your hourly rates, your pricing is already on there. It's simple. It simplifies the process. And I know there's been a lot of talks of, DEI contracts and government cutting. So just so we're all aware, the fiscal year, just starting now, the government's already spent $750 billion towards small businesses. There's no government contracts being terminated. The government always needs janitors. The government's always going to need developers doing IT on their system. The government's always going to need staffing. The government's always going to need construction. They don't produce any of this stuff, right? So just keep in mind that as a small business right now with our new administration wants you to get contracts, is pro small businesses, is cutting taxes. So what federal government advisors is here to do is help you secure contracts. What are the right clients to do that? You have to have references. You have to have a business resume. You don't have to be a millionaire, but you just have to have all your ducks in a row. You have to be a business. And here's the thing, we're not going to win every single bid that we submit, right? But in a year, can you win 3 or 4? Yes, it's just work. And I know, Daniel, you don't just do GSAs. I know you do proposals as well. You're a man of many hats. Is that right?
Yes, exactly. I started off writing proposals, RFPs, RFQs. I enjoyed it. You look through the solicitation on SAM, and then you build up basically a bid to the government or the organization for the company.
Got it. And as far as, getting on GSA, do you think the government is going to make it more simple to get on just because of now they're putting $400 billion on it? So does that mean it's going to be more simple for businesses to get on?
I was thinking the same thing. So now we're on refresh 25 for GSA. And now that the administration announced that, I am thinking that they're going to revamp their whole system, make it more modern, things like that. It could go both ways, but I definitely think that more people are going to be using it, which means it'll be simpler, which means faster for me, better for the client.
Absolutely. I mean, if this could completely eliminate the bidding process, I think that would be great. I feel like there's always going to be bids, but I see what the government's trying to do. They are trying to spend their money more efficiently. They're looking to spend their time. They're looking to save time overall, guys. They're not looking to put out a 50-page bid for you guys to submit on it. They're looking to have your pricing already on a catalog, point, click, purchase. The government is evolving, and so should you. If you don't know how to get government contracts, where to go, come to us. We have real specialists, real directors, guys that have years of experience. How many companies have you put on the GSA schedule successfully?
I would say around 35.
Wow, okay.
And of course, those are modifications up to maybe 67.
And those clients, what would you say makes them different from other people that haven't gotten their schedule?
I would say being proactive. So if I say I need your taxes, immediately go to your CPA, get those tax or balance sheets, references. Like for example, the questionnaire, past performance questionnaire, PPQ. Send that off immediately to your past clients. I get that quick. Give that back to me for me to review. We can go as quickly as possible, and then the only holdup is waiting for the CO.
Got it. No, that's such a big factor, is having the right clients. You're only as good as your clients, guys. And it's important. One thing here at FGA that makes us different from everybody else is just because you can afford our entry-level program, which is $87.45, doesn't necessarily mean you're a good client. You have to, again, I'm going to repeat this, you have to be an established company, and really it's answering the emails. I think answering the emails is like such a big thing, because there could be a bid that's due tomorrow, and somebody just literally after 3 times of you telling them, hey, send me your payroll statement, send me your payroll statement, they just don't send it, and you end up losing it. I mean,
right.
I think clients just need to be more of an asset, because when you guys win contracts, we win as well. We get a commission as well. We are in here to win. We're not here to submit, because when a client wins, he's going to renew. He's going to renew every year. He's going to tell people about us, and that's all we want. But we're only as good as our clients. So as long as you have a business, you're passionate about what you do, you actually have accounts, not just one account, but different accounts where you can say you have commercial success, then we'd be more than happy to help you. We have the right specialists. We have people that understand how to do these things day in and day out. This is what Daniel does all day. And, his specialty is really staffing and IT. Is that correct?
Right. Yeah. Staffing, IT, AI integration, augmentation, all those types of.
And AI has been such a huge thing.
Yes.
I mean, do you think contracting officers are going to start using it as well? I mean, I know they don't want all their bids to be completely AI, so I wonder how that's going to work.
Yeah, and I think it's definitely going to be able to cut down the amount of time they review, right, and to see their prices and quickly, push off some. But it's going to benefit the ones bidding as well, right? To quickly do market research, things like that.
Yeah.
But then there's also, I've seen on GSA even proposals, RFPs for AI, data integration, things like that. So that's a big area that's becoming bigger.
Yeah, and another thing that really makes us different from everybody else is when we lose proposals, right? We ask the contracting officer, which is the buyer, for a debriefing. Why did we lose it? Was it our pricing, right? Was our pricing too high? Was it the technical response? What was it? So that way we can become better. We're not perfect. Everybody makes mistakes, but as long as we don't make the same ones, that's why we've won $4 billion for small businesses overall in the United States. And we're looking to put that to $8 billion. So we can only, use your help. If you're a good business, you have the qualifications, you have resumes, give us a call, click the link below, right? And start your GSA process now.